I'm Sherry Truhlar, the founder and one of the lead auctioneers here at Red Apple Auctions. And today I want to share with you a little tip on napkin folding. I'm going to channel Martha Stewart here for you just for a couple of minutes. I was recently at a benefit auction and they were honoring someone, and they used this simple little idea, and I thought it was so special. It's something that will really spice up your benefit auction, especially if you're honoring someone. So for instance, if you're having a roast, this would be a good idea to do. Or in fact, if you're just honoring someone, you have an honoree, you want to make it a little bit nicer. If you're at a hotel, chances are the hotel staff will do this for you. But if you're having it maybe in a parish hall, or maybe you're doing it in someone's home, you could do this just as easily with volunteers. It's that simple, and it'll make a nice effect for your honoree. Now what we're going for here is, this is the napkin. I've got the plate behind it, but this is what we're going for, is a chance to fold the napkin here so that it looks like a tuxedo. And then inside the tuxedo, you see we've got a piece of paper here that's been printed. You could just as easily print these on your home computer and it would work. What we have is a bow tie, we have the buttons which give it the tuxedo effect, and then we say honors, Louis, and then we I've scratched that out so that you don't see his name, but you know, it's a little visibility here for your event, and then of course the effect of the tuxedo. So let's go ahead. I'm going to have Aaron, my cameraman, zoom in on my handiwork here with the napkin so that you can see how this will be folded. We're using here what would be really a standard size hotel napkin. You could just as easily purchase these at Pier 1. I bet many of you have something like this in your own home. But we're going to start out with it folded with the seam up, obviously, so that doesn't show up in the final product. We're going to start by folding it in half. So now we have a nice diamond shape here. And from that diamond shape, this is triangle shape, excuse me. From that triangle shape, we're going to make it into a diamond shape by folding in next the two corners, so that that is the effect that we have right now. This is what will become the tuxedo. You can see already this is where our jacket would be. Now we're going to flip this over, and we're going to create what I would say is a kite shape. We take each of these corners and we fold that in so that it creates your typical kite look. And this, this is a little flimsy at this point because it's starting to get a little thickness on the napkin. So to secure this, we're going to just bring this up and make one final fold there to kind of tighten this all up and make it secure. So when we flip it over, there we've got our jacket already started. You can see the shoulders here, the cut right there. And what we want to do now is create this fold to create the jacket itself, the jacket lapel area. And to do that, it's really simple. We just open this up. Kind of turn it over a little bit. Now, if you had an iron, if volunteers were doing this, I'd suggest that you bring a few irons from home, and you might want to just put an iron on that really quick to set it so that it holds it open nicely. But to be honest, if your napkin is thick enough, it would work without even ironing it. So then when we take our piece of paper and we slide that into the jacket, voila, we've got a beautiful burgundy jacket here, which looks great. The only thing I might suggest here is you might want to pump up the guy's name and put it up at the top here so that his name is a little more visible than your logo. Just simply you are honoring him. So that might be my only suggestion as you look at rearranging this to make it look a little bit more suitable for the honoree. But that's it. It's a simple trick. I think it really makes a nice effect at your benefit auction, and it's easy to do. It's something that your volunteers can do. Now, I have a lot more free tips that you can read about on our website, and I encourage you as well to sign up for our item guide. It's 100 of the top selling items that I sold last year at my benefit auctions. It's great for your procurement meetings when you're trying to think of ideas of what you should be securing to make sure you make the maximum amount of dollar at your fundraising auction. So check that out online. It's at redappleauctions.com. I'm Sherry Truhlar. Thank you for watching.